New season 26 Bombshell. Marek divorces Amy as Tori Roloff finds new love. Speculative story based on Little People, Big World. The Pacific Northwest was unusually warm for early fall, but the emotional climate on the Roloff farm was even hotter. Season 26 of Little People, Big World was in full swing, and fans had already been promised the most explosive season yet. Cameras had returned to the farm, capturing a mixture of joy, tension, and life-altering changes. Amy Roloff had always been the rock, the matriarch, the glue that held the family together. But this season, she was unraveling. Her second marriage to Marek was officially on the rocks. Rumors had swirled on Reddit and Facebook fan groups for months, but no one was prepared for the official announcement. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. We've decided to separate, Amy said softly in a confessional interview. Her eyes were puffy, her voice trembled. Chris and I love each other deeply, but we've realized that we want different things in life. Fans gasped. Chris had been such a gentle presence, a calm partner after Amy's stormy divorce from Matt. But as season 26 unfolded, the cracks became more visible. Meanwhile, Tori Roloff, Zach's wife and longtime fan favorite, was facing an emotional upheaval of her own. After a decade of marriage, whispers of trouble in paradise with Zach turned into cold, hard reality. But what shocked everyone even more was what came next. Tori was seen with someone new. The fall of Chris and Amy. Flashbacks in the season premiere showed the slow deterioration of Amy and Chris's marriage. It started small, disagreements about house renovations, tension over filming schedules, and Amy's frequent trips to visit her grandchildren in Battleground. I felt like I was always chasing her calendar, Chris said in his own interview. We never had time to just be together. He tried to hold on, but things worsened when Amy decided to launch a podcast without telling him. It was supposed to be empowering, giving her a platform to talk about divorce, aging, and being a little person in a big world. But to Chris, it felt like she was drifting away emotionally. I supported her, he said, but I didn't feel included anymore. By episode 3, Amy was packing a small suitcase and leaving their Hillsborough house. It wasn't permanent yet, but the symbolism was devastating. A shocking turn for Tori. While Amy and Chris were dealing with heartbreak, Tori's storyline took an unexpected and more scandalous turn. In episode 5, the cameras followed her to a coffee shop in downtown Portland. There she met up with a man named Jordan Kane, a 34-year-old former high school teacher turned nonprofit director. Tall, rugged, with a calm voice and soulful eyes, Jordan didn't just offer Tori a latte. He offered her attention, respect, and emotional comfort. At first, Tori insisted they were just friends, meeting to discuss a fundraiser for kids with dwarfism. But by episode 7, they were seen together again, laughing in a park, their hands brushing too long to be accidental. Back at home, Zach was growing distant. He was overwhelmed with filming, his coaching gig, and caring for their 3 kids. Miscommunication became their new language. Zach and I aren't connecting, Tori confessed on camera. I'm not saying I'm in love with someone else, but I feel seen in a way I haven't felt in a long time. The public fallout. By episode 8, the tabloids had caught wind of both scandals. Headlines like, Amy and Chris split, divorce confirmed. Tori's new man? Roloff family in shock. Zach moves out of family home amid affair rumors. Matt Roloff tried to stay out of it, but even he couldn't hide his concern. I want peace for everyone, he said during a family dinner scene that turned icy when Tori walked in late, without her wedding ring. Amy and Chris's divorce papers were filed off camera, but became a focal point of episode 10. Fans saw Amy break down while boxing up her wedding album. I failed again, she whispered. Chris, meanwhile, had moved into a condo downtown. We're better apart than always fighting, he said, looking emotionally spent. As for Tori, her emotional conflict played out in a now viral therapy session where she admitted, I never wanted to be this person. I never wanted to hurt Zach. But I also don't want to disappear into a life I don't recognize anymore. Zach's breaking point. The strain finally broke Zach in episode 11. He confronted Tori after seeing a text pop up on her phone from Jordan. "So this is what it's come to?" he asked. Tori cried, insisting she hadn't done anything physical, but emotionally. "Maybe I did step away." Zach didn't yell. He just walked out and went to stay with Matt, something he swore he'd never do again. Ironically, Matt was the only one who seemed calm during the chaos. "You can stay here as long as you need," Matt told him. "Just remember who you are. And who your kids need you to be." Reunion reveals. As the season built toward the reunion special, fans were divided. Team Amy, Team Chris, Team Zach, Team Tori. In the 2-hour finale, the cast sat down with host Sean Robinson to unpack it all. Amy admitted, "Chris and I tried. We really did. But some things don't survive fame." Chris added, "I still love her. I just think we got lost in the noise." Zach, visibly thinner and more serious, said, "I never thought we'd end up like this. I don't hate Tori. I just need time." Then came Tori's moment. "I'm not with Jordan," she said firmly. "I care about him, yes. But right now I'm focusing on my kids and healing." But the tension in the room was thick. No one fully believed it was just over. Life after the storm. Season 26 ended with 3 dramatic time jumps. 3 months later, Amy was seen moving into a cozy cottage near the coast, working on a memoir titled Twice Around the Heart. She was smiling again. Chris was spotted on a dating app, briefly, but eventually pulled his profile down. "Not ready," he told a friend. Zach moved into a rental house closer to his coaching job. He and Tori shared custody and were taking it slow. Tori, meanwhile, started working with Jordan's nonprofit as a part-time media consultant. "We're friends. That's all," she repeated in an Instagram Q&A. But fans weren't convinced. Cliffhanger ending. In the final moments of the finale, a teaser rolled for season 27. Amy sits on a beach with a mystery man. Chris attends a dance class with someone new. Zach watches Jackson ride his bike with a tear in his eye. And Tori? She opens the door to her house. Jordan stands there. She smiles. He smiles. Fade to black.